Let's talk about Julie and Ty and their parenting skills, because that was really interesting. Actually, when we saw up to the skit where Cooper was like, he's not having a good time, he wanted to do karate, and Julie was like, well, you go take Brennan and you do karate. I was like, oh God. Like, terrible, 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 terrible. Like, that was like the worst thing that she could do, because it's not pro-social behavior. You're at a birthday party, and though you may not want to be there, your kid is going to have many, many birthday parties to go to, and he may not always like the activities. He may not always like what's being presented to him, but if he wants to get along with his peers, if you want him to get along with his peers, then you are going to want to have to teach him how to tolerate things that he does not enjoy, or how to be able to move with things that he may not like as much. He doesn't have to do it forever, but can we figure out how to do it for our friends? Now, some people are not going to like that, because they're like, I don't want to do anything I don't want to do, or I don't want to teach kids to mask themselves. But again, pro-social behavior, right? He's allowed to say, I don't want to dance. But can we help him problem solve this scenario and say, hey, I hear that you want to do this particular thing and you like this. Can we make this into a dance? It's practically the same thing if you think about it. That creates curiosity. It also creates creativity in children. And that also helps them learn how to problem solve. Because if this child is truly his buddy, if this child is truly his friend, then we want to be able to also honor the things that our friends like, even if we're not all that into it. I think the way that Julie was going about this was clearly creating behavior that doesn't help his relationship development with other children. And it also led me to wonder, what kind of schools will Cooper go to? Is Cooper going to go to the regular public school, or are they going to put Cooper in private school? It seems like Julie really looks down on other people, and she has a very clear vision of what she wants. Like, it seems like Julie wants to have the final say when it comes to parenting, but not be fully engaged in the parenting process. I think the way that Ty handled Cooper was excellent. Like, hey, why are you acting this way? Is it nice to be this way? You are not being very nice with your friends. And I think he handled that really, really well. And I think that Julie allowed for her frustration with Ty to spill out in front of children, in front of other parents, and she really used Shauna as a scapegoat. The crazy thing in this whole party scenario is that Shauna has been pulling away from Ty for a long period of time. Like, she's been pulling away from Ty since Piper's birthday, and we see her less and less hanging out there. And especially after the situation in October, like, she was even avoiding going to the park and seeing them. She was going there earlier. She was really attempting to not engage with Ty as much. So the way that Julie was framing this, even that, she was totally off, right? And I think part of that came from the fact that Shauna accidentally sent Julie a message instead of Jen the message to say hey, do we want to go to the park today? But really that was happening less and less and less. And Ty was the one that was really going to the park and using Shauna as a distraction from doing what he was supposed to be doing. I say all this to say, I think that Ty consistently tells Julie one thing but does the other, right? Julie is like, okay, I'm going to take this day off so that you can get this book going, that you could do whatever, so that we could be a power couple again. And Ty is like, yeah, but then he takes the day off to go and do other things. He's helping his cousin with her business. He's going to the park and meeting up with Shauna. He's doing all of these things, breaking the promise that he had with her, which is really the issue that Julie has, is that no matter how cold she is, and no matter how stuck up she is, he did in fact make a promise to her. He did lead her into believing that they were going to do a certain thing, and he's not doing it, which is messed up. This is where couples get messed up, is not being on the same page about what's happening, about when your dreams change, when you want something else than what you initially put out there, and now you're leading this person on, or you're leading them into a completely different place, instead of having that really hard conversation about where you both are at in the process. Anyways, I look forward to seeing how Ty and Julie unfold. If you've liked this commentary, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like and follow for more.